Ladies and gentlemen, Forrest over here, and welcome back to another live stream. Today, we're doing another unboxing video. As you can see from the title of, from the preview picture, I am doing a kind of opening to the Pokemon Battle Academy whole set. This costs $20 on Amazon. So, let's see what we got here. I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down to, let's see if I can get it right here. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. If I'm right back, I'm in like literally right there on my seat. There it is. There you go. There we go. Alright, so here we have the box set. Let's take a look and see what we have inside here. So, we have the deck tutorial guides. We have one for the Cinderace deck, the Pikachu deck, and we have just a reference guide for the TCG rules in this book here. So there's that. We also have the board, the play mat. It should look like this. Let me do a better picture for you. So it looks like this. If we ever wanted to play a game somehow. That's the side play. And now we have the big box right here. The whole 9 yards. So the first thing we have here are the damage counters, which I already took care of. So that's why they're in this bag, so we don't lose them. We also have the coin, the heads and tails coin for the whole deck. It's pretty big compared to the ones that I remember. But, okay. And for 1 week, if anybody doesn't take this code, for the next week, I'm taking it. But now we got the big ones. We have the Cinderace deck, the Pikachu deck, and the Eevee deck. And I apologize for background noise, somebody's walking around here. So, let's take a look at the... So let's go ahead and take a look at the... in alphabetical order. So we're going to get started with the Cinderace deck. And let's see what cards we have here for this deck. So, I mean, of course we have the... I apologize for the background noise, but here we have the fire energies. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have 18 fire energy cards in this deck. We also have 2 bud catchers. Again, apologize for the background noise. Shit happens. We have 2 energy retrievals. 4 great balls. Again, apologize for the background noise. I know people are going to be complaining about that. Things happen that are not under my control, but here are the 4 great balls. 1, 2, 3. 3 of the same card for Hop. 1, 2 Pokemon Catcher. Let's see. Hey, Kalani, how you doing tonight? Let's see what else we got here. In this deck, we have one potion card. Oh, I need to actually do this real quick. Do that as well here. And comes player, how you doing tonight? What sure I got. Okay. Alright, so you have 3 Shauna. 1 Sonya. Let's be honest here, Sonya's pretty good looking character, let's be honest here. Anyway, switching gears a little bit. No pun intended because I got 2 switches. And that's all the trainer and energy cards that we have here. Now let's look at the Pokemon cards. For starters, we have 2 Victini. We'll fix that later. And we got 2 Victini. I'm doing pretty good. Playing some Splatoon 3. I'm doing pretty good. Had a good day today. Let's see, 3 Vulpix. Spent the day with some family. Had a pretty good time. Wasn't a bad day. So just to be honest, we have 3 Larvesta. So you know what one Pokemon's coming up next. Well, technically 2, but you know what I mean. Let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4 Sizzlipede. 4 of those. We have 2 Ninetales. Sorry, we got 2 Ninetales. Wouldn't that make them 18 tails? Just sorry I had to say that. We also have 3 Centiskorch. Somebody coughing in the background, just so you know. We have 1 Turtonator. 2, let's see, 2 Volcarona. And then the big head honcho himself, Cinderace V. He is indeed the most powerful card in the game when it comes to that. So, that's all the cards for the Cinderace deck. From what I'm seeing, this deck just seems to be more like that of Power. So basically, this would, by Pokemon, by Yu-Gi-Oh terms, this would be like Kaiba's deck, because some of the cards are pretty good. The only problem is a number of them are namely just text cards, where like text attacks, where it's just the attack, but then they add some sort of thing to it. Yeah, so. Alright, see you later, Koala D. Have a good rest of your night. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And actually, I don't know why I did that, but whatever. But whatever. I don't really care. We're moving on to the next. We're moving on to the next set of deck. The next deck here. Alright, so that was the Cinderace deck. Let's see. I said going alphabetical order, and I'm going after the wrong deck. So now I'm going after the Eevee deck. Let me just say, don't let this deck fool you, okay? This deck does not have, sadly, this is kind of a sad thing for me, but this deck does not have any of the evolutions in it. This deck is a dark type deck. You'll see what I mean when we get into it. So starting off, we have, of course, the Darkness Energy. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Again, 18 Darkness Energy. For the trainer cards, we have We have 5 bug catcher cards in this deck. We have 1 cook, and it's a card that is needed to me, in my opinion. It is going to be a card that you're going to need if you want to use this as a starter deck. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Great Ball cards. This one is an interesting deck with this card, but anyway. We also have 1, 2, 3, 4 Hop. I was starting to think the reason why these cards are a thing here are to help you get the cards that you need a little bit faster and by any means necessary. I mean, look at this one. This is Piers, right? Card text on here says, search your deck for an energy card and a darkness Pokemon. Reveal them and put them into your hand and then shuffle your deck. So this is basically trying to get your hands quick on the Pokemon that you need to play the game with. But anyway, we have 2 potions. Deal 30 damage to each Pokemon that you use it on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Shauna. Basically, think of Shauna. Basically, Shauna is like Yu-Gi-Oh's Card of Sanctity. So many new games coming out. Splat 3, Mario & Rabbids, Scarlet Violet, and Wave 3. Dude, on all. Cubs player, not gonna lie, you should have seen my reaction to the Nintendo 64 games that we got coming out in the coming months. Dude, especially for GoldenEye, dude, I lost my shit. Like, I did my reaction to it, not on the day of, but about an hour after it was released. But yeah, it was a fun direct, I think. Some of the games that I normally wouldn't be into, I got into, so yeah. There's that too, so yeah. Anyway, going back to the Pokemon cards, we got Sonya. That seems to be a pretty good card, honestly. And we have 3 switches for this deck. So now for the Pokemon, what do we have here? Well, we can start off by showing 3 Carvana. We also have 1, 2, 3, because one of the cards I got was out of the pile. We have 3 Zorua, right here. 3 Zorua. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Galarian Zigzagoon. 1, 2, 3. 3 Galarian Linoon. We have 1, 2 Sharpedo. 2 Sharpedo cards. Let's see. We have 2 Darkrai, which is kind of interesting to me, but okay. We also have 2. We have 2 Zoroark. I'm excited for this game, but I don't even have the expansion pass, so I can't even play. Actually, you don't need. Well, it kind of is needed, but you actually don't need the wait, hold on, let me read that. Oh, I don't need. Oh, I read that as a transfer pack. Yeah, that is kind of sad. But it's slowly but surely becoming something that I would invest some money in. The only thing they need to fix is the internet issues. But then we have, of course, the Pokemon that would make Gene Simmons proud. Galarian Obstagoon. Yeah, that tongue is a tongue that even Gene Simmons would be proud of. But now for the big Pokemon here. Eevee. Now, this deck is good for this card. Because how it works is, of course, because how this works is that with this card, the best way to get the most out of it would be to use supporter cards. Because with the supporter cards, if you use them and you attack on the very same turn, the attack of the second move is doubled, pretty much. So yeah, that's something to take into consideration. So, that was the Eevee deck. Now, of course, we gotta finish it off with the Of course, you gotta finish it off with the deck of the Pokemon mascot, because of course we would. But I mean, it is also alphabetically last. So yeah, that's what we were doing it alphabetically last, going in alphabetical order. So now the Pikachu deck. I honestly like the Pikachu deck a little bit, not too much, because there's a drawback to the big card here. But yeah, that's what we got here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We have 18 Pikachu. Anyway, so here's your 18 energy cards for the deck. We also have one Great Ball card. We have one Boss's Orders. Tell me this guy does not look like Giovanni. It probably is, actually, and I didn't even realize it. We also have one Bug Catcher. One Energy Recycler. This would be good for what you got going on for the Pikachu. You'll see why I say that in a minute. We also have Great Ball. We have 2, 3, 4. We have 4 hop cards. Let's see here. One Shauna card. One Sophia card. And one, I almost said the wrong one. One Shinx card. Alright, so let's get down to it, to the Pokemon here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 Shinx cards for this deck. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 Blitzel cards. We have 2 Yamper cards. You know, Azalea's probably one of Azalea's cutest looking Pokemon. We also have a Morpeko. We also have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 Luxio. Imagine if Clefairy was the mascot of Pokemon like it originally was. Yeah, that's true. It originally was going to be the mascot before he ultimately decided on Pikachu, quote, to appease to female audiences and their mothers, for some reason. Like, what adult is going to be calling the Cuddle Black, but what adult back then would want to be in a Pokemon? But anyway. No, you're fine. I knew what you meant. Anyway, we got 3 Luxio cards here. Make sure I'm not screwing up here. Alright. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 Zebstrikers. We have 1 Boltund. Yeah, definitely not a reference to Balto from my childhood. We have Zeraora. And we have 2 Luxray. And now for the head Pokemon itself, Pikachu. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's trying to shock somebody. Mainly Ash, probably. Alright. I totally forgot Zeraora existed. To be fair, people probably forgot about Sword and Shield being a thing anyway, so... Well, not too many people, but still. But anyway, I just showed you all 3 decks. As well, man, that was actually very quick. I thought it was going to be a lot longer than I thought it would be. But anyway. But yeah, I'm basically just showing you everything there is to this. they do have. I mean, I could do a game, but I don't think it'd be very interesting with just me doing it. So, but yeah, they did add. Well, look at this. They actually did add. Actually, took in that Chinese. Oh yeah, I did too. Because, but let me show you something here. These two books. These are the books that you use to start your game with. So that way you know how to play the game on both sides of the coin. And they, like I said, they also have a reference guide for the actual rules of the game in this book here. So keep these handy if you don't want to forget how to play the game. And just because I feel like doing it again, we have we got the board. This is what the board looks like. Now, I can tell y'all right now, you're basically getting, so yeah, like I said earlier, for this Battle Academy set for Pokemon, this whole thing cost me $20 to get on Amazon. So, to say that it might be worth it is a bit of an understatement, because I mean, you're getting 3 decks plus a number of other things alongside it for $20. When usually what's the word? One of those, like those, starter decks that you see on there, they cost like $10, $15 by themselves. So the fact that you're getting 3 decks alone in this thing is worth the $20. But yeah, so, yeah, that's actually all there was to it, actually, if I'm being honest, that was actually all of them. So, I might do another live stream shortly, but I actually have to use the restroom anyway, so I'm going to end this stream here, for anybody that wants to watch this short video. But I'm going to end the stream here right now, so I'll see you guys shortly. I'm not sure what I'm looking at probably streaming WWE 2K22, but I'd have to be a little bit quiet because family are about to sleep, so we'll see what happens. Either I stream WWE or I stream something on the Switch. Either way, I'll see you guys here in a little bit. But for now, this is Forrest Walpole, signing off.